nTouch hosted voice portal powered by Ntegrated through sd-wan's backend communications platform. This platform is very scalable and flexible, allowing the end user to make any adds, moves, or changes that are needed in order to run off an efficient, smooth PBX system. Once we've onboarded a customer and I've gotten them all set up in our system with their DIDs, their names, information, and devices, we then extend a thorough training to the administrator on the system and whoever else needs the training as well. We then encourage our customers to move forward, making any adds, moves, and changes on their own, and I'll go ahead and show you exactly how to do that. So this is going to be your administrator or office manager portal, and this is where you will manage all of your users, devices, and features on the hosted PBX system. So using the credentials given by our voice expert, you will log in from this screen, or if you are a new user, you can click on the new user and plug in your information. Then your credentials will be emailed to you. So once we've logged in, on the home page here, you'll see current active calls, which show you the calls in the system that are currently connected. And over to the right, you have users and applications, which displays how many total users there are on the system, how many devices are currently active, how many total devices can be registered on the system, how many auto attendants the domain has, and so forth. Below are the statistics, which show you how many active calls the system currently has, how many calls total were made, and how many minutes were used today, the average talk time, how many inbound and outbound SMS messages were sent from the system, and then you have the monthly total minutes, peak active calls, SMS inbound and outbound sent, as well as previous month statistics here. The call graph panel below here offers a visual call graph for the calls made within a specific time frame. And then up in the right-hand corner here, the administrator does have the option to view their own profile with their own set of basic user features. And you can toggle between this page and managing the overall system as a whole again. If you go to the Users tab, you have all the users in the company here, and you can edit them by clicking on them. So you can see their profile information. You can change this information if needed, give them a new voice pin, change account security settings. You can view their answering rules, voicemail, phones, and then you have advanced settings to send them their welcome letter when they join the system, as well as force a password reset. The Conference Bridge tab allows you to create new conference bridges and modify existing ones. So if you add one, you have all of these modifications you're able to adjust. And then you have the Auto Attendance tab. So this is where you can configure interactive voice recordings to call routing based off the caller selection. So you can click on these and you can plug them into the dial pad menu here, the company directory. In the Call Queue tab, you can create call queues to ring multiple users when receiving a call, or you can modify the option of existing call queue. Here we have an existing call queue, and if you add a call queue, you can give it a name, an extension, a department, a ring type. You can select a phone number for the call queue, and you can gather statistics for the call queue as well. Pre-queue options allow you to require your agents to log in before getting on calls. Adjust the queue audio. It can play music on hold or a ringback. You can require intro music on hold for the call queue. Have a maximum expected wait time for the caller. A maximum queue length for the caller. You can allow a callback option for the caller, so they can select that option and get a callback from the agent. And you can forward calls if they're unavailable to the caller. In-queue options allow you to adjust the queue ring timeout. the agent ring timeout. You can log out agents on missed calls. You can forward calls if they are unanswered, and you can also send them to a voicemail. SMS texting is available as well, so you can adjust these settings in order to send out text to customers. And then you have time frames. So time frames can operate differently based on the date, the day, and the time. And once you create a time frame, you can use them to customize answering rules and auto attendant responses. So you can just select when you'd like the time frame to occur, whether it's always certain days or of the week or times, or specific date ranges. So these can all be adjusted as needed, or you can do specific dates or ranges by filtering. And once it's created, it'll be in the sequence here. And then you have music on hold, which allows you to manage and customize music on hold for your domain. So you have all of these songs here. You can click and you can edit the song name. If you go to your settings, you can enable music on hold, randomize music on hold. You can even have an introductory greeting, which you can either upload or record. And you can add music by uploading a MP3 or WAV file and naming the song. And once it's uploaded, it'll play in sequence for your call routing on the system. Inventory here is where you can manage your phone numbers and the destination they are routed to, as well as the devices. So you have all your phone numbers here on the system, what user they belong to, the destination they're going to, any notes you may write, and you can click on them to edit. You have your SMS numbers, which are stored here, as well as your phone hardware. So you can see the MAC address for these devices, if they're registered or unregistered on the system, what model of phone they're connected to, which line or extension they're connected to. And if you click here on Snap Builder, this will take you to a modification phone visual, so you can select which buttons you'd like to have each feature connected to. You can go down the list and customize this as needed for each device. You also have templates and directories for these as well. Call history here will have all of your calls from the last 30 days. You can filter and go back to a year to see all of your call history. Here your call recordings will be stored, which you can download or you can listen to them. You can save them. You can schedule reports for these. And you can also export your call history. And that concludes the administrative portal. Thank you so much.